The question is the House do now adjourn and give the call on for Gray.
Mr Speaker, September is the best month of the year. Finals time. For football and netball, to soccer, hockey and golf, this is the business end of the season, and everyone wants the chocolates. For players, coaches, umpires, trainers, team managers, timekeepers and supporters, this is your month, and we reward you after months of hard work and commitment. And behind every club stands an army of volunteers. Running a sports club takes commitment and countless hours from canteen helpers, bar operators, gatekeepers, committee members and sponsors. There is a role for everyone who wants to contribute. This season, I've enjoyed lending a hand at my local footy club, played a couple of games when not travelling, and even managed to burn the chips at the Port Pirie netball courts. I look forward to continue supporting these clubs now and into the future. To all teams heading into the finals, I wish you the very best of luck, and to every volunteer, thank you for everything you do to keep our clubs strong and our regional communities connected. Mr Speaker, next week marks the return of the YP Field Days, a cornerstone of agricultural excellence and innovation. This three-day event is the oldest field days in Australia, and it has grown to be the largest field days in the Southern Hemisphere, a remarkable achievement. And I am honoured to officially open this year's event. I'll be hosting a stall alongside more than 600 exhibitors, and I look forward to hearing directly from constituents about the issues that matter most to you. Events of this scale are only possible thanks to volunteers. More than 400 local volunteers have worked tirelessly to bring the field days together. I especially want to thank President Greg Stevens, whose leadership and dedication have been outstanding, securing $680 grand for a new function centre. This year's Field Days is not just a celebration of agricultural excellence, but also of the resilience of our regional communities. Still battling drought conditions and now facing further pressure from Labor's superannuation tax on farmland and the ute tax. Mr Speaker, we recently held the Vietnam Veterans' Day, marking 50 years since the end of the war. I was proud to join more than 700 locals and veterans in Edithburgh for the official opening of the Veterans War Memorial Walk. I was proud to join more than 700 locals and veterans in Edithburgh for the official opening of the Vietnam War Memorial Walk. It was a moving occasion. We even had Vietnam vet Huey helicopters there, landing on the grass. Mr Speaker, it's such an iconic noise. We're also joined by special guests, General the Honourable Sir Peter Cosgrove and Australian War Memorial Director Matt Anderson. The War Memorial itself is a remarkable community achievement. It was the idea of Vietnam vet and local Roger Hodgman, together with John Edwards, working tirelessly to make this a reality. Roger is a man you cannot say no to. Their passion and persistence has delivered something truly special for the Yorke Peninsula, something we can be proud of. The 3.7-kilometre-long coastal trail between Kabowie and Edithburgh features 29 laser-cut signs, bench seats, and most importantly, it recognises every single unit that served in Vietnam. This is the first war memorial in Australia to do so, making it a project of national importance as well as local pride. Mr Speaker, I rise today for a matter Mr Speaker, I rise as a matter that has been consistently pursued by the hard-working member for Frome, Penny Pratt, on the urgent need to upgrade regional helipads across South Australia. In 2022, Liberals committed to upgrading these helipads in their second term to meet CASA requirements. Let's be clear, this was not a Labor initiative. Once elected, Penny Pratt rightly called on the Labor government to match the commitment. Yet, for 2 years, nothing has happened. Only early last year did Labor finally announce $23 million to upgrade the helipads, promising completion by the end of this year. But the reality has been far from that promise. We've seen high fences installed only to be lowered again because it makes takeoffs unsafe. How does that happen? A costly engineering blunder with a true expense still unknown. We've seen ongoing uncertainty with air ambulance contracts, with changes made but little real progress on the ground. And the consequences. A football game in Balaclava had to be stopped for an emergency helicopter landing because the local helicopter pad was not operational. And that was not the first time. Delays have become the norm. Communities left waiting for vital infrastructure that underpins timely emergency retrievals and life-saving medical care. In my electorate, only 3 helipads are currently in operation. Sites at Clare, Port Pirie, Port Broughton and others across the state remain idle. Every delay erodes the confidence of rural South Australians who depend on these services. They deserve better than promises unmet and timelines ignored.